Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn.
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse!
What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Ravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. We will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me, Orna. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others. Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now!
Okay, time. Gotta get a horse, because there's no way we're gonna get to Concord if we're not riding a horse in 3 minutes. Get on the horse! There we go. Anyway, so yeah, the Battle of Lexington and Concord. Another historical event. And, I mean, I know I talk a lot about how this game is sort of weirdly Magic School Busy in a way, because we keep meeting historical people and we keep being in historical events, but... and the other games did that, but this game has a different tone to it, you know? Like, you're taking direct part in the events instead of being in the background, being like a puzzle piece in the what actually happened in history. And it just sort of... the tone's different, and it's not as good, in a way. It feels sort of like a Doctor Who episode or something, where you meet the guys and become friends, and it's like fan-fiction-y in a way. But, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, got some people to save. Okay, here we go. Goodbye. Oh, really? And you're dead. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna keep pressing buttons until everyone falls over. There we go. Cool. Saved them. Let's get out of here. I already played this section once, and guess what? It decided not to actually count all those people I just killed as dead. They were on the ground, they were bleeding out. They counted as dead in my book, but apparently the game just didn't feel like it, and they all had red blips while they were on the ground bleeding and not moving. So whatever, let's keep moving. Almost there. Right up here, that's all I had to get to. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the lobsterbacks. That's a good name. There's a boxman around here I could have hit, but apparently he's gone.
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. I've enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play at hero.
I can vouch for him.
John Parker as well. Where's Revere?
Captured?
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting starts, we'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with the experience to direct them. That's something you can do? You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
Sir! Mount the barricades!
No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
Okay. So, this isn't too bad. It teaches you the mechanic easy enough, and it's like a mechanic you'll only use this time, though. So, you just gotta wait until the red blip appears. There we go. Then once that red blip appears, you can basically fire on them. The hardest part...
Open fire.
That was too early. Oh, but I guess that counted. Oh well. So right now, it'll really only be like one group at a time, but it soon gets a lot more hectic. There's another dude over there. Go faster, you stupid horse. Because these men can't fight on their own.
Wait for the signal. Go.
Yeah.
Hold fire.
And you just sort of keep doing this. And I don't think there's anyone over here for some reason. I guess they're trying to get us to only really defend two of the people right now, and there's someone come down here. It would be better if these guys weren't so far apart, but I guess that adds to the challenge. For now, I'll try to keep the Patriots as alive as possible so that bar is almost completely filled. But for now, see, there's two at a time coming, so now I gotta judge how fast I can go.
Fire now.
By the time I get up here, this should be almost red.
Open fire.
See, this is why this whole, like, gentleman's line combat doesn't really make any sense. And they should really get over themselves, but I guess they won't, because they're the British. And if we know anything about the British, they don't get over themselves, but Tish. I actually love the British. Oh, god damn it. Fall over. Just fire. Fire! There are way too many of them. Fire! Oh, whatever. You guys are screwed. I forgot all about muskets and how you can't reload them for crap. It'd be nice if you could actually, like, just fire. The worst part is, like, they're not exactly, like, an even line. They're all diagonals and stuff. Oh, wow, I just told him to fire at nothing. Whoops.
Prepare yourself. Fire now. Prepare yourself.
Come on. And then there's these random people, so I was getting mistaken. Really, though, if you just keep going back and forth, we're almost done. So it's not like I'm too far behind.
Open fire.
It's more, there we go.
Fall back! Fall back!
We did it! They're turning tail!
Well, that was simple enough. Yeah, it doesn't go on for too long that it gets, like, awful, but it can be sort of bad. It's mostly just, you think it would take so much longer to kill all these guys, but they go away, so the stress sort of gets to you, but let's just loot all these bodies, why not? They're here. I don't really need ammo or anything. Actually, I should just screw it. I'm pretty much set on all that crap anyway.
Takes a true monster to do something like this. At least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he may regroup and plan his next atrocity.
I need to find him. Every day I wait, more will suffer.
Chin up, friend. Many who should have died today now live because of you.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
It never is.
Who impaled the guy on the musket? Jesus. That's just awful. Like, he's got the musket going right through his chest. Like, it's not even like he was stabbed with it.
For the support of the glorious cause. I beg they will accept my most cordial thanks for this distinguished testimony of their approbation. But lest some unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with.
Truly, there is no man better suited to the task.
Really? I can think of several.
Charles Lee.
Accepted this arduous employment.
Do I know you?
I would not expect you to remember.
I do
Come,
not
Connor,
wish to make
there's someone
any
I want
profit
you to
from it.
meet.
I will keep an exact account of my expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like
I
that, but
doubt not they
the
will
last thing we
discharge,
need is
and
the
that is
two of
all
you
I desire.
coming to blows. Connor, allow me to introduce you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Ah, so you're the one who saved Sam and John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to meet you, Connor.
Tell me you have news of Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get at him is if we draw him out. Lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do. Pitcairn's a dangerous man. The sooner we're rid of him, the better.
I would say the same of Charles Lee.
Now that's an altogether different beast. Let us leave it for another day. Best you head to Boston, Connor.
So I guess the only thing we can do is go to this talking point, because I guess we can never get it again.
Excellent.
Still here, are you?
He learned his craft from a Spaniard of all
I was
things.
just wondering,
What a Spaniard
what
was
happens now?
back then.
There's quite a lot to do. Commander Washington must determine when and where we'll strike next. And we need to get to work on our message.
Message?
We must contact the broadsheets at once. Ensure it's clear to everyone that it was the Loyalists who fired first in Lexington.
But no one knows who fired first.
Which is exactly why we must spread the news quickly. We'll determine public opinion.
This seems dishonest.
Perhaps, but so what? People must believe we acted in self-defense, else we've committed treason.
But you have.
Better to bow and scrape before a tyrant, then? Is that what you suggest?
No, of course not. No one should be denied freedom. And yet, to change the truth, it seems a dangerous road to travel.
Understand, Connor. This is a war fought not just on the battlefield, but within hearts and minds as well. There's nothing wrong with a bit of theater, especially if it saves lives.
Okay, that was pointless. I also liked how Connor and Adams just sort of got up in the middle of Washington's speech and stopped it.
Excellent leatherwork.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Learned his craft from
Let's see what's here. Like, what is... I'm pretty sure we never come back here, so this is a lot of effort put into a place where we only go once. Can I phase in? Yeah, I phased through her. It's my favorite thing to do, phase through things.
So as to ensure a
Oh, I can't climb on the table. That would make this like my favorite part of the game and redeem everything about it. Oh well. I'm just gonna run through the halls of this Philadelphia place with a giant axe. It's close enough to being my favorite thing ever. Okay, time to leave. We got a Bunker Hill to go to.